How to make a pot roast. Brown the roast in olive oil on the stove with a little bit of salt and pepper. Add a little bit of beef broth to the bottom, about half an inch or so. For some moisture. There we go. Place a few garlic cloves on top of the roast. Cover the roast. Bake the roast in the 300-degree oven for a few hours. Low and slow is best. Place the roast covered in the oven for a few hours. While the roast is in the oven, prep some veggies like potatoes, carrots, and onions to throw in about 1.5 hours before the roast is ready to be served. Add the veggies to the roast that smells really good. Cover it and throw in the oven for another 1.5 hours. And then we'll make the gravy. After you pull out the pot roast from the oven, remove the veggies, videotape the child. Hey! Hey! And remove the roast. We're going to make the gravy. We'll set the roast beef aside. If I can grab it, it's a giant chunk. Okay. It's beautiful. And then we're going to pour out the juice into the bowl and then set aside a couple tablespoons to make a roux. Okay, to make the roux, after removing the juice from the roast and veggies, heat up the pan and add a couple tablespoons of the juice. Alright. And then also a couple tablespoons of flour, which we will kind of sift in and whisk. We're browning the gravy and the juices to make the roux. And then we can add more liquid. I'll be adding some more juice from the roast, a little bit of wine, some herbs, salt and pepper, and then we'll turn this into a gravy. Okay, here's our wonderful brown roast beef gravy. And here you have a beef pot roast with gravy. It smells delicious.
Tastes delicious?
Tastes delicious too. Okay. Someday you'll find out. But you just like Cheerios right now. Yeah, those are good too.